it doesn't matter. He's off and running with the boundary. Thick outside edge takes it away over that man inside the 30-yard circle and away for 4. And again, Harper's flying.
Not the length.
4 more. Ers in length. Oh yes, the outfield will do the rest, don't bother. He's inventive as well. He's had some gifts, but this is all about Sam Harper. That's out the ground. That's a long, long way. Up until now, that was David Visa, but he's going around the park as Sam Harper is introducing himself. That is some shot. That is another one. We might have to go upstairs to have a look at that. But oh, is that taken? It is. Bilalage strikes.
The power play. Mid-on, takes it. Field got balls and he felt like he needed to do something. That's the big wicket the Jaffna Kings needed.
Jaffna Kings. They were dreading till the 3rd over. Now they could smile. They have picked up 2 wickets.
Mentioned the fact that he likes to give himself a bit of room, and Williams gives a bit of width. Slaps that over extra cover. Gets a 50 on the board for the Gallants. That's Upish, no one in the deep. Quick outfield.
Goodly picked up early by Charita Salanka and dispatches it over mid-wicket for a maximum. Shot, picks it up, but there's deep mid and takes it quite easily. This was loading for a while. Mendy and Miraj looking for a big shot.
Comes out a really good delivery and just didn't get the connection that we would like. Well judged catch in the end under the lights, and that's going to bring upon yet another wicket.
8 overs, make it a boundary. That's a good shot. Slower delivery into the gap.
Well, doesn't matter whether you have 3, 4, 5 in the circle. That's 6, 2. But if you're playing shots like this, why not? Good effort in the deep.
On the pads, that's 4. Runs are flowing, and they've got 15 runs in the over. This time, more runs, and another boundary. 19 off the over.
In the team. On the field at one stage. Nicely hit into the gap along the ground for 4. Great.
That's better. That is better. That's what he's good at, and that's what he should be aiming at. Now, what about that? It is good. It's 6.
Oh, it's almost at 100. And it's come on to the bat a lot better. Now playing the field. So good. That deep square leg I mentioned had gone from.
Pick the bones out of that one. That's gone a mile. Asalanka into the gap again. Another boundary off his bat. That's smeared through mid-wicket. That is hit with such power. Into the gap too. Now he tries to take on long on, and this will be the end of him. But he's played a fine hand as Charith Asalanka. Before the power blast overs, it looked like Gol Gallants, they're going to struggle to get to 170. But with his effort, now he has paved the way for them to. Oh. Another chance in the deep. Again, it's taken. He tried his level best to time the ball perfectly, but it was in vain. An easy take for the fielder. 2 quick wickets. That should be 4. There is not to stump. Oh, edged. And if you ball outside the off stump, here is the pattern. Not if you bowl there. Not if you bowl there. Another full toss. Same result. The facilities are not being used by. Oh, no. That's an almighty hit, but Shankar has not got one delivery right in the piece. But he goes on the onside and does it quite nicely. It's going to get even bigger as they stand and watch that disappear. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's going to have to wait for another time because Mohammad Nawaz is getting in on the action. Chance in the deep. He's got a good pair of hands as David Visani hangs on to it because that too was going out the ground. Charlo.
That's high and handsome. Starts off with a 6.
A massive 6.
Nicely touched. It's going to be an expensive over. Just the start they needed. Very quick outfield. So the first over.
It's quick and loves the ball to the new ball. And what a shot by Kamil Mishara. No sight is needed for the left-hander.
Oh, slap. Bit of width. Kamil Mishara does not miss out. Pulls it into the pitch. How hard was that hit? Kamil Mishara. Raj has changed the angles. It's because of the slowness of the pitch. But he flat bats that. That's 6. Down the ground, he gets it high, hard and high. That's a huge one for Fernando.
And so that also would definitely playing in his mind.
First outfield, he's carved that through Mishara. That's a quality shot to end the over.
All the time, lucky. The 50 is up. It was the angle, it was the extra bit of pace. This time again, that extra bit of pace gets him a boundary. Goes square, that's 4. Great timing. 15 runs off the over.
Takes the pace off, and he gets rewarded. And not to forget, it was a brilliant take. Well judged catch.
Oh, again, this time, Malinga strike for the second time in the over. Extra bit of pace, playing across the line.
Delivery, he was ball with an angle, and the ball held his line, and batter trying to work the ball on the onside, only managed an edge.
And then pace on. I don't think he's in control. This might be taken. Yes! What a catch! Magnificent catch at long on. That is Vijaykant Viyaskant. Well, another look. You need to take a look at this. Brilliant. Two-handed and eventually ending it one-handed. But look at the way the running, the ground he covered, fingertips. But eventually holding on to it. Out. All the time, we were talking about how this bowling change can be interesting, and that's exactly what Charit Asalanka does.
Ball with the right pace, a bit of loop, inviting the opposition captain to play an expensive drive. He wasn't in control. Now, Gallant's off.
Continues to climb.
Here's a boundary. Poor delivery, punished all the way. Chance in the deep, should be taken and is. That's 5 down, and Malinga continues to make an impact.
Getting a partnership going. They've lost yet another. No full toss and no real control of it. And side high. Easily taken in the end.
Oh, he's been done.
Throughout this tournament. And that's going to be the second one that sneaks through.
Bad delivery, poor delivery, dragged out, dealt with. Oh, clever, might skip away, and does.
Oh, huge. I think that's cleared the boundary. Yes, it has.
Naika, the fielder in the air. Wicket keeper says mine, but it's Viyaskant off his own bowling. Has the last laugh in dismissing Dunit Bellal again.
You can take a look. You can see that it's thrown up and around the off stump. And a good catch if you are overstepping, and there goes the big hit, and he's cleared the boundary. That's the play hit. Balance. This time hits down the ground and well stopped. In fact, he doesn't. I thought for a moment he got his what. Again, this time it's 6 into the stands.
Oh, he's sent it back. They get this right. There should be a run out, and is. Left it, and turned out to be the right decision from the left armour. He lets it go. Good thinking. And that one has ensured that it's 9 from the over. Or slap it off the ground like that. And out. So one big one, and then the wicket. The ones. Shanika. Wailed as a bowler in this game. Picks up a wicket. Well judged catch. Defended well. No rhythm in his batting. They'll be taken. And these are gone. The most amount of dot balls. That'll be a boundary. It'll just run away for 4. But it's the last rights that are being read here. That will be that. 4 for 26 for Isha Malinga. And the goal.